Get ready for a whirlwind of UFC news. We're kicking things off with an incredible update from UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Kayla Harrison, who is back on the road to recovery after undergoing neck surgery. Next up, UFC legend Demetrious Johnson is weighing in on the career of Israel Adesanya after his recent loss, offering some surprising advice. Then, we're diving into the controversy surrounding Silva and a potential bonus snub following his stunning knockout win at UFC London. And finally, UFC analyst Lou Finocchiaro is breaking down the odds and giving us his best bets for UFC Vegas 115, Duncan vs Moicano. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Kayla Harrison is back. After undergoing neck surgery that sidelined her from a highly anticipated bout, the UFC Women's Bantamweight champion is now on the path to recovery and returning to training. Just 2 months ago, a herniated disc in her neck forced Kayla Harrison off the UFC 324 card, where she was set to defend her title against Amanda Nunes. Now, out of surgery and on the mend, Harrison shared her recovery progress on the Death Row MMA podcast, telling Jorge Masvidal and Chris Duncan, "I look like a real assassin now. I look like someone tried to get me, but they failed." Harrison is expected to resume training in the coming weeks, pending a CT scan. If cleared, she'll be back to drilling and then sparring, aiming to rebook her title fight with Nunes. "Mommy soon come," Harrison teased, signaling her imminent return to the octagon. Fans are buzzing about Harrison's comeback, eager to see her back in action. The potential rebooking of her fight with Nunes has the division on high alert. Don't go anywhere, because we're about to reveal what Demetrious Johnson thinks Israel Adesanya should do next. Should Israel Adesanya hang up his gloves? UFC Hall of Famer Demetrious Johnson seems to think so. Following Adesanya's recent loss at UFC Seattle, Johnson, who was in attendance for his own Hall of Fame induction, spoke on the Ariel Helwani show and later on Uncrowned about the Nigerian fighter's future. Johnson, who retired from MMA 3 years ago, believes that after a string of losses and with his financial security, Adesanya, 36, should consider retirement. "I would retire if I was him," Johnson stated. "There's something for me like, why do you fight? For the money? The lifestyle, it's good. But if you have the money, you've got to find something else to keep your mind engaged and always learning and thinking. Then the health aspect as well, Adesanya's got a broken nose." Johnson suggested Adesanya has achieved all he can in MMA and deserves to relax. Fans are divided on Johnson's comments, with some agreeing that it might be time for Adesanya to step away, while others believe he still has more to offer. The discussion highlights the difficult decisions athletes face at the end of their careers. But what happens when a fighter's plea for help impacts their bonus? We've got the story on Silva. Did saying he was broke cost Silva a bonus? The fighter himself thinks his post-fight comments might have played a role in him missing out on a performance of the night bonus after his upset KO win over Curtis Campbell at UFC Fight Night 270 in London. Silva, who entered the fight as an underdog, delivered a brutal knockout but was surprisingly overlooked for the $100,000 bonus, which went to Iwo Baranowski and Chanel Dyer instead. Silva expressed his disappointment, telling Channel YouTube Radio, "I definitely thought I did enough. It is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. I went to go do my job, and people know that I probably deserve that bonus." Silva believes his candid mention of financial struggles during his in-cage interview might have rubbed UFC management the wrong way, especially given the ongoing discussions about fighter pay and the antitrust lawsuit against the company. "Yeah, I think it might have been the fact that I said I was broke, Silva speculated. "I think it's a trending topic right now with the UFC and the pay stuff." He emphasized the financial burden of training camps and supporting his family. Despite the bonus snub, Silva is focused on his performance and hopes for a quick return to the octagon, possibly in July, eyeing matchups against fighters like Dan Ige or David Onama. The incident has reignited debates among fans about fighter compensation and transparency within the UFC. And finally, are you ready for some fight predictions? We're breaking down UFC Vegas 115. Can you spot the upsets? UFC analyst Lou Finocchiaro is breaking down UFC Vegas 115. Duncan vs Moicano, and he's got some bold predictions and betting advice for fight fans. This weekend's event at the UFC's Las Vegas Apex features a lightweight main event between Chris Duncan and Renato Moicano. Finocchiaro notes that while Moicano is a well-known personality and has faced tougher competition, Duncan has been showing significant improvement, boasting a strong professional record and finishing ability. The betting lines have even shifted, with Duncan now the favorite. Finocchiaro highlights that the fight hinges on whether Moicano can implement his grappling against Duncan's aggressive striking. He also points out the unusual situation of Duncan facing a training partner from the same gym, ATT. Despite the intrigue, Finocchiaro is passing on a bet for the main event, suggesting a focus on the total rounds instead. In the strawweight division, Finocchiaro favors Virna Jandiroba over Tabatha Rixey, despite Rixey's tenacity. He believes Jandiroba's size and experience against elite competition will give her the edge, especially if she can take the fight to the ground. The betting line for Jandiroba has also seen movement, and Finocchiaro recommends her at -105. Fans are eager to see if Finocchiaro's picks will pay off, especially with the unpredictable nature of MMA. The analysis provides a deep dive into the matchups, offering valuable insights for those looking to place bets or simply understand the dynamics of the fights. That's all for today, but stick around for our lightning round recap and full call to action. What a packed show! Kayla Harrison is training again, Demetrious Johnson is dishing out retirement advice, Danny Silva is speaking his mind, and we've got the UFC Vegas 115 picks. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.